Something's rattling up there.
I can't believe
You need to go. You're grumpy. My lord.
My lord.
Welcome. This is the slice of the automotive life. You get to see the inside scoop of the automotive class. My name is Emily West. I'm a service technician, and beside me I have
Katie Shepard, and I'm the shop manager.
And I am Cindy Kaburski, a service technician.
So the reason why we're kind of doing this podcast is
I'm
because
here
Mr.
too.
Hagorn, you know.
I'm here too.
Oh.
I'm just here to make sure stuff doesn't blow up.
Yeah. What?
Mr. Hagedorn had put out videos in the past few years, and they were not as good as they could be. Not
No,
good
be
at all.
nice. I mean, wow, you're fine. How great were they?
Not good. Not good. They were just him talking over a video, or it got to the point where he was talking over a slideshow. Not good.
Not at all.
I mean, some people like them.
How many?
How many people like them?
Mike Shepard. That's it.
Mike Shepard likes them. Maybe a couple others, but I don't know. Not that many. So we're trying to put a twist on things, and we're doing a podcast.
Yep. We forgot to announce Shu. Lizzie, she is not currently physically here, but she is thriving.
There's a plant.
Yeah.
Get it? Okay.
That's pretty good.
Anyways.
Yeah, I see your pun there. Do you need to hit the button on that one?
Bottom.
Oh, we don't
We have that
to
one.
Yeah,
We don't have that one. Alright, so anyways, we call her Shu. Hagorn, you want to explain on that?
I started the first day of 7th grade. I was reading the roll, saw Elizabeth Sue Johnston, and I immediately thought of the actor from the 1980s and 90s, Elizabeth Shue. So from that point forward, she was known as Shue. So it's commonly misconstrued that I'm calling her a piece of footwear, which I'm not. I'm calling her the actress that was in Adventures of Babysitting, which is a huge hit that I'm sure you guys have all seen many, many times.
I actually have.
Hey, finally, something hits!
Yeah, alright,
I
so.
haven't seen it.
Me either. Alright, so kind of went past while we're doing it. Katie, you want to explain the projects in our automotive shop?
So we have a somewhat new vehicle out there, and it's the white Honda van. And what was wrong with the van?
So the van was donated to us because it's got a little bit of a transmission issue, which imagine that. But it's a really nice van. It's a 2002 Honda Odyssey.
Gold edition.
Gold edition. I was trying to sell
Wow.
West on that idea that maybe this is the next vehicle for the West family.
I think it should
But it's really good shape. It's only 100,000 miles on it. It's a one-owner van purchased new by Mrs. White, not the teacher here, but her mother. So they were very nice that they didn't need it anymore, so they were going to donate it to the program so we could do a little bit of maintenance on it and a little bit of repair work, and we'll probably end up selling that one. But it's a really nice van. It's going to be a great learning opportunity for a lot of the students. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Oh, am I still going?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's the Grand Prix. That's another project car for the Automotive 1 class. They learn how to do oil changes, change windshield wipers, and basic maintenance stuff on that. And there's also independent study, changing out transmissions almost every week.
Transmissions.
And then, what, did we get our third transmission?
We're on number 3. Lucky number 3.
We're
Yeah.
on number 3.
Third time's
Oh,
a charm.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
because they are pricey.
Very pricey. So that's the Grand Prix. And then we also have the kit car. And there's a class last year that started it. I was in that class. There was a lot of seniors though. Not a lot of seniors, there was a few of us.
Mostly.
Mostly seniors.
4 seniors to,
There was 2 other people. Me and Connor. Connor's our
that's how I
shop.
like to refer to you, as just other people.
What?
You refer to yourself as other people.
Yeah,
There was 4 seniors and then 2 other people.
I was
Yep.
one of the other people.
One of the other people.
So the kit car is a Cobra. And we did a lot of work on it last year, putting it together, and we're doing the final steps this year. And we're supposed to get it titled soon?
Yeah, so we're going through we're getting everything kind of buttoned up on it, wiring wise, so all the lights work, the horns work, and so we can get it inspected by the state of Illinois so we can get a title for it. So that's kind of the last little button up stuff, and then once we get it titled, we can bring it back and start doing the body work to make it pretty. So right now, we're making it functional, and after that, we'll make it pretty.
Yep. And then after the kit car, what else do we have? We have
The Grand Cheerio.
the
She
Grand-
calls it the Grand Cheerio, it is the Ranchero.
No.
It's
the Grand Cheerio.
The Ranchero. The Rancherio.
Ranchero.
Grand Cheerio. Anyways, that is a restoration car, and we're redoing the body on it. They've been sanding on it for the past few months. There's red paint everywhere in the shop. Everywhere.
Everywhere. Inside the classroom, chairs, red
Red.
paint, like everywhere.
It's all red.
It's a badge of honor.
Yep, so we are getting a rotisserie for that car from Delabar. Tyler, Jordan, would you like to explain what Delabar is?
So Delabar is an educational program through the state of Illinois that helps fund tools and equipment for CTE or career and technical education classes. So what we do is we kind of give them a wish list of tools and supplies that we can use in our program to help make our programs better. And they try to help us out as much as they can with that. So this year, yeah, we're getting a rotisserie, which will allow us to work on that car. Think of a rotisserie chicken that you see
That
at
spins
Walmart.
around.
Or, yeah, it just spins
Yeah.
around, right?
Spinning.
You spin.
So, yeah, it's a great song. There you go. Song from the 80s. You guys are getting references today. This is a
We
banner
are.
day. It's so great.
We're on.
So anyway, what it does, it lets the car spin around so we can access the bottom of the car. We can do our floor welding and some of the quarter panel stuff like that will make it easier.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
And the last car that we have
A drag.
is the Camaro, the drag car. That car was started with the first automotive class ever at ROWVA High School.
And hopefully we get them on the podcast soon.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
If this one goes up, because you know, 4th time's the charm.
Yeah, 4th time's a charm. This is the 4th try of the podcast. Anyways,
whole other story there. have to tell it
the
someday.
Camaro is meant to go to Cordova International Raceway. We'd like to do it every year, but the past 2 years we weren't able to. One because of COVID, and then the second one because of the fuel
Fuel injection. Yeah, we switched the fuel injection system over.
injection system.
And we didn't have the right fuel injectors for it, so it didn't, or we didn't have the right fuel pressure regulator for the fuel injectors that we had, so it was mad.
Yeah, so we didn't get it done in time.
So right now it's in hibernation.
It is.
Parked in the garage and that's it.
It's ready for winter.
We did, we drained the water on it this year, which is a
Yeah,
new thing.
thank God. Oh my God. That was scary.
That's the beauty of this podcast though, right? Not everything is all pretty, like with Twitter, it's easy to put the good stuff out there and show how everything goes right, but in reality,
There's a lot of things that go wrong.
you ladies can attest to this,
Yeah.
that there's a lot of stuff that goes wrong because we're in a learning environment, myself included. Believe it or not, I don't know everything. I don't do everything right all the time.
Completely factual.
Yeah,
So
we know.
this is a great opportunity for you guys to share some of that with the community about some of the funnier missteps we had in class with like not draining the water in Illinois in winter. So, but the good thing is we learned from that mistake and we corrected it, right?
Yeah, so
Right.
speaking
Failing
about
Failing
learning,
forward.
speaking about learning, Cindy, would you like to tell us what we're doing in our classes?
Yes, so Auto 1 class this week and weeks before have been working on our Pearson, is that what it's called? Pearson, lesson. So basically Pearson is an app or like a website we use for automotive, and we go through every week and we are like assigned a different task. Basically, so we have a new lesson every week, and then at the end of the lesson there's a task sheet. So we just did oil changing and everything. And the 3 technicians, so Emily, Shu, and I, we are all assigned groups because we, if you guys don't know, are a working automotive shop. And so we have people come in, they pay us to do the work, we do it, send it back, right, you know. So we all like split up in our groups, and we are all assigned like different tasks each day, and so we try to do that. So this week we did an oil change in Leddick's car and then also in Allie Kane's, and we actually have some work to do on Allie's next week, but I don't know if we're doing that, probably not.
Rear suspension, yep. We found a bent trailing arm, so we're gonna get that fixed for, I think, on Thursday next week.
So that's the plan, and then we have just been, also the independent class has been doing the transition.
So we have people that have already taken this class before, is me, Connor Steck, and, well, Trevor Bird hasn't taken the class, but he works hard.
He was an
on it.
independent last
So
year.
he's an independent study. So we do not do the different tasks that they do. We work on independent study things in the classroom.
And sometimes you guys kind of oversee
Yes, many times we oversee.
and tell them what they're doing wrong.
Correct.
Sometimes you have too much fun in that. Tell them what they do wrong.
Yep.
All right, so that's pretty much the classroom talk, I guess.
Yeah,
So every lunch, I guess you could say.
every Friday, we try to do
Well-
it like a weekly thing.
Well, yeah, every Friday we come in.
Yeah.
Fiesta Friday is what we like to call it. Get Casey's Pizza. We
Sponsor
talk about
us.
what kind of happens in automotive, what we need to do better with that.
Life is just,
But I would say that every lunch we definitely have some sort of argument
we do,
in the class. There's always something that we argue about.
or in class.
Yeah, or in class, yes. There's always something.
Yes.
So we're gonna start a little new segment,
Segment.
I guess, called the Argument of the Week.
So this is gonna be a weekely segment.
Yes.
So I think I have a good
Starter.
argument.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Let me prepare myself for this.
He's gonna get
So when you eat chili,
Oh,
Okay,
chili topic.
kind of focused on our teacher.
Yes.
Do you put chili on the crackers and eat it, or do you put crackers in the chili and eat it?
Yeah.
Personally, I put crackers in the chili and eat it.
oyster crackers in the chili,
Yeah.
eat it.
Pretty sure that's the normal way to do it, but
Normal.
you know, some people put a spoonful of chili on the cracker
Yes.
and eat it.
So,
Only way.
allow me to defend myself, because I feel like
You can try.
you've painted a picture that you've kind of presented your argument in a way that really paints me into a corner. So the reason I do that is because of the crispness of the cracker. Similar to cereal, like some people don't like milk on their cereal because it makes their cereal soggy.
Well,
That's cereal.
I disagree. And I respectfully disagree. But the point of your cereal should not be soggy, otherwise they would just simply give you soggy cereal in a box.
Okay, and he also doesn't like Mexican food, so.
You don't like Mexican?
Now, see, now you're
Oh,
diving-
yeah.
Ranch
Or
or
now you're
ranch.
diving down a different
How are you
It's
from the
just-
Midwest and
Not like ranch?
not like ranch? Like that's
I
just
have a very specific taste when it comes to food. I like to think that I know what I like, and
I
I
feel
heard
like you
that.
have a palate of like a 6-year-old.
I absolutely, I would agree 100%. I have the palate of a 4 to 6 year old.
Yeah.
yeah.
Chicken nuggets, macaroni and cheese, just
Cinnamon
plain
rolls?
cheeseburgers, like just simple cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
So simple stuff like that. If you stay in my lane, I'm good. And that's why, like with the chili, I'm not gonna put a bunch of that. Just it grosses me out to think of all the crackers floating around in there, just soaking up that tomato juice, and then they just get soggy. Like cracker to me is like crisp. You bite into it, crack, right? That's probably why they call them crackers.
You
I don't know for sure though.
When you're chewy,
What, doesn't it still get soggy? Like, you go in your mouth, cracker it.
That's not good.
You're gonna steer into the argument of, well, let's just mix everything on our plate together because it's going in the same place anyway.
no, that's not.
Our
There's certain
argument-
ways that you could eat things.
Yeah.
I know, but
And
here's
putting-
what I would say, and this is a great teachable moment for you guys. Here's what I would say, there's no such thing as normal. There's no such thing as normal. Just because you do
I know.
things a certain
Yeah.
way, doesn't mean that everything or everyone should do it that way. As long as, the important thing is that you're enjoying your chili or you're enjoying your meal, however you want to enjoy it, right? And it's fun to banter back and forth.
Yeah.
I was really more prepared for the spaghetti topic than the chili, otherwise
Oh, the spaghetti.
I would have meant, maybe we'll have to save that one for the next.
Maybe.
But
We should probably
hey,
save that one.
I have a feeling we'll probably have another argument between now and then, so.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yep. So I guess to end it, we should probably talk about like some sponsors and
This room,
some,
maybe?
yeah, appreciation type of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Take that away, Hagdorn.
I will, so we're a little bit further into the year than we would normally like to say this, but number one, a lot of the people in the community who help get our program going, our administration is pretty big at that. So Mr. Sornberger, Mr. Sini, especially Mrs. Johnson, just with a lot of the stuff, even this podcast is kind of a crazy idea.
Yes, we love you so much.
Even a crazy idea of, hey, we're gonna do a podcast instead of videos this year, she took that and ran with it, so we appreciate that. We talked about the Grand Prix and the Honda, just the community members themselves believing enough to donate their cars to us is a huge thing. So that's, you guys have seen this firsthand, sometimes it's a learning experience with cars, and when you work on them, you don't always do the right stuff the first time. And so that's kind of unnerving to think that you're working on a customer's car that you could damage and then they're not gonna have a ride home. At least with these cars, we have a little bit of a buffer there where if we damage something, we've got a little bit of time to where we can fix it. But the important thing is that we learn from our failures. We fail on the cars that we have here, that way when they go out and they work on their own or they work on their family members' cars, they've been there, done that, and they know what they're doing. So we couldn't do that without some of the people in the community who believe in our program, and we really appreciate that. And then the ROWVA Public Schools Foundation for the kit car, they were a big part of that, so we really appreciate them. We'll continue to kind of throw them out there as doing some really great things with the school and believing in us and allowing us to have some great experiences too. So, as far as sponsors, we don't have any, but I mean, could you think of any sponsors that we could have for this show?
Maybe Casey's, you know?
Casey's Pizza, we probably pay their light bill every month, right, with as many
Yeah.
pizzas as
Yeah.
we get from them.
Yeah.
So, if anybody out there knows anybody from Casey's Pizza and can give us a nod and say, help us out, we'll
Yeah.
gladly put your banner right under ours and make sure everybody at ROWVA Schools knows to go to Casey's Pizza and enjoy their wonderful pepperoni pizza.
This contact is like bothering me. Sorry.
All right, so what's in store for next week? You guys have any idea?
Well, we get our new curriculum. Well, yeah.
New topic next week, which I don't know if you guys
so-
haven't been introduced to that yet.
We get it Tuesday.
Oh.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a short week this week, right? So
Yeah.
Veterans Day tomorrow, so shout out to all the veterans, anyone who's
Thank you
serving the
guys.
country, we appreciate what you guys do.
Yep.
Yeah, next week, we're gonna start learning about the gas engine technology, so basically, function of the gas engine, so you guys have probably learned that before, like on smaller,
Yep.
gas engines, lawnmower, stuff like that. We're actually gonna look at it on car engines, which is gonna be fun. And a couple more, we're still working on our task sheets from last week, so we'll kind of work our way through that.
And you can also look forward to a video we just did about the Grand Prix. We went around asking our ROWVA staff what their first high school car was, because Andrew Bowman was the one that donated the Grand Prix to us, and that was his high school car. So you can look forward to watching that.
So we're gonna drop that middle of the week, right? Or that'll be before our next podcast.
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we'll probably throw one in there too with the guys working on the Grand Prix.
Yep.
Because hopefully by the time we meet here again, we've got a Grand Prix that's got all its gears.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If not, we're going on transmission number 4 and
I just say we scrap
I just don't know that I have the heart for that. Yeah, ching ching that one.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Ways. All right, ladies, any final thoughts?
No.
Check out if you would like to see our old videos. Go check out our YouTube channel.
Why are you doing that? Put them over 1,000.
Our
Check out.
YouTube channel has all those videos so you can see what we're talking
You might
about.
want to grab a snack and a blanket because you'll probably fall asleep watching.
Probably. Maybe like an energy drink, you know?
And you can also
Gotta
go
stay awake.
follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter.
We post on there pretty frequently.
I tried posting on there every
class.
class period. I really tried.
Yep.
So,
That's pretty much it. So,
Thank you for watching, if you're watching.
if
But
not,
if you're
thank you for
listening- If not-
listening.
Thank you for listening.
also go over to our YouTube channel to watch this because, you know,
Mhm,
we are funny.
Yep. Let's do our beep beep. Let's roll.
Ready?
That was so
You want
bad.
to do it all together?
Okay.
Ready?
Beep beep. Let's roll.
Good job. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Good work, ladies.
Is that good?
Yeah,